We love it. We think it's fantastic, and for us, it really just validates what we've been doing all along since we started.
Yeah, this is something that we've been living by these rules since the beginning, and we're no different than a restaurant when it comes to the standards that we need to hold up. We're serving food to the public.
Would you guess that there are other trucks out there that you don't see it?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I think that this is a great way for them to actually get a little bit more conscious and raise the bar for themselves as well. You know, making sure that they're accountable to the public with the letter grade. We think that the whole letter grade program overall, within the restaurants and now with the trucks, is a fantastic program.
Would you say this will also help you with competing? Because if you're not Q&A and so many other trucks that people see.
Well, I mean, the trucks have been in LA for 60 plus years at this point, and the term roach coach is out there was out there for a reason. I think what this is going to help do is get rid of that, and it's also going to help with the survival of the fittest and the people that just aren't living up to the letter of the law and caring about the food they serve. It's going to kind of get rid of the people that just don't care.
Absolutely not. No, we've been keeping our standards very, very high from the very, very beginning. We've been logging and checking and logging all of our temperatures and keeping our cleanliness very, very stringent from the very, very beginning. So for us, this really was just yet another inspection. The inspection didn't change from what it normally has been. This was just a letter grade on top of it.
Were you surprised at your visit? Did they come unannounced?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how long did it take?
About 20 minutes. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. It was a standard inspection for us. We get inspected regularly, and actually we get inspected a little more frequently at times because if we go to a special event, usually there's a health inspector there to check everything before this event begins. And if there's a gathering of a lot of trucks in one place, invariably health inspectors will be coming by to make sure that everything is copacetic at those things as well. So for us, this was just another standard inspection.
How often would you specify and say regularly?
It really depends upon our
Varies.
schedule. Sometimes it can be as much as once a month, and sometimes it could be once every 3 or 4 months. But it's more than, for us, it's been more than restaurants because we move around, and if you go to a certain festival, the health department's going to inspect every truck
Absolutely.
there, which again I think is a good thing.
Our route varies every week.
Every hour.
No. Our route varies every week. We try and go, we're in LA County, we try and go as far east right now. Well, this past weekend was Santa Anita, so we were out in Arcadia, and as far north as Calabasas and down south. Chatsworth, and then and down south down to Torrance, Gardena area. We try and reach as far west as Venice. We try and reach as many parts of LA as we possibly can.
We have 2 trucks right now, so we're able to kind of get out there. Been about 15 months on the road.
Just a little less than a year and a half.
Did you have a traditional restaurant before this?
I was a chef in town for a long time. For about 20 years, I ran restaurants. So the standards, I mean, the last physical kitchen I ran was Water Grill downtown, and the standards on this truck are no different than the standards we upheld over there.
Right, and I'm a private chef and caterer as well. So we both come with very, very mindful ethics when it comes to how we're presenting food to the public.
The way they should be? Yeah, I think there's I don't know if I would say I'd seen bad examples because I mean, there's definitely some people out there that need to be re-educated on the whole thing. But I think what this new surge of the gourmet or the specialty trucks has done is you've got a lot more professional people that have run restaurants, from Kogi and this, that, and the other, Border Grill, people that understand that there's no difference. You're feeding the public, and that's a huge responsibility.
And they're bringing that ethic to the trucks, and so and they're leading by example, and so other people see how they're doing things, and they're raising the bar as well. It's all basically been the same.
When you're working out of something like this compared to a brick and mortar kitchen, obviously it's a lot smaller, it's a lot tighter, and you really have to work around things. So you're that much more conscious to every little step that you take to go through preparing your food.
It's a big challenge. It's a restaurant. It's in a tiny, tiny little space, but it's a lot of fun. We have a great time. I don't know.
We've been fortunate. We're nice and busy. I don't know if I think what it does do is it lets people just go, great, and they can eat with confidence as opposed to, I've heard the food is great here. So it's more of it's our report card.
Right, and it also helps us keep that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let me just mention that Right up there next to the A, it says the most recent food inspection report is available here for review upon request. So when you see the grade, you can also say, okay, I want to see what exactly was found here. And you won't find very much here, but in some you'll find some.
Well, and we always keep it on file, and if somebody wants to see it, we are always happy to do that. And we're always happy to take the extra time to explain our food handling practices to the public. And we also make sure that all of our crew is educated as well. We're constantly educating our crew on food safety to make sure that everything that we put out is really of the best quality.
Yeah, I mean, the law states that there needs to be one food handler per shift on, and we have probably at least 60% of our staff has their food handler's license, and we're about to put the rest of them through because we've had a whole bunch of new hires. So
we constantly are training, because it's not just about them doing things as we tell them to do them. We want them to understand the why behind it. We want them to understand why it's important to keep food within certain temperatures. We want them to understand all of the different reasons why food safety is so very important.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.